I was just flying my drone around, taking some photos and videos, and a guy pulled up in the vehicle, and he was very angry, and he immediately said what I was doing was legal, and he said, he's calling the cops on me, and sure enough, that's what's happened. So I just had about a 10-minute discussion with the cops, and he says, I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm not causing any problems at all. That's what I was trying to tell that guy. So here I am at the top of Monument Terrace. This is over 120 stairs. It's a beautiful independent city here in Virginia. Lynchburg is a city of about 80,000 folks. The James River's down below. It's kind of on a terrace. It's kind of a steep hill. It reminds me a little bit of San Francisco. Right here at the top of the terrace is this beautiful memorial dedicated to the locals who answered the call and did their duty to serve and protect and defend their homes or families and their homeland in America's largest, deadliest war. And there goes the police officers I was just talking to. Had a nice, pleasant conversation with them. Asked me for my ID, and I said, man, there's just no need for ID. Not doing anything wrong, not doing anything illegal. So right here, this memorial right here, Confederate memorial, was placed here back in 1900, so it's 125 years old now. As you walk down the terrace, there's many other memorials to other wars down below. It's a neat little town. Of course, Liberty University is here. Also, the ship that carried Stonewall Jackson's body after his death, the kill, and the whole of that ship is in a nearby park, just a couple miles from here. There's the old city cemetery, where there is the city cemetery founded back in the 19th century, and it has the oldest Confederate memorial in the state of Virginia. It dates back to 1868. You see right here the old courthouse that dates back to 1855. It's now the Lynchburg Museum. I encourage you to go in there. There's no cost. You can go see. In fact, there's a display on this Monument Terrace right here. It's one of the pride of this city right here. There's a historical marker that speaks about this memorial right here. Talks about the courthouse. It dates back to 1855. It talks about the Confederate memorial. The Confederate statue to your left was dedicated in 1900, and it has a time capsule embedded in space. Inside the capsule are Civil War related artifacts such as Confederate currency, photographs of local veterans, hair from Traveler, General Robert Lee's horse, and casualty lists. Monument Terrace is a series of 132 steps, 10 landings before you. It was completed in 1925 and links Court Street and Church Street. Designed, you can see where it's designed right here. It's at the foothills of the James River. This is right near the Blue Ridge Mountains. Here's an old photograph of what it used to look like. And some photos here of its construction, how it used to look way here in 1870. There's some handouts right here as well. You can read about Lynchburg Museum. That's right behind, and you can see right here a photo of this memorial from the other side. And there's another one, the Monument Terrace right there. And there's a section there for the, in fact, I might as well take a look at it right now. Section there for the Confederate statue. That's right here. You can also see the other statues that are here for World War I and so forth. That speaks about this statue right here, going back to 1900. Just walking down here just briefly. Just down to the first step, because there's like about 11 different landings. There's a POW section right here. You see a Vietnam section, a Korea, World War I. You keep on going down the landing here, and there's a section for different wars that took place. People like to come up here and especially on Fridays. It's more of a memorial for the veterans. So turning around here, love to see this view from this angle. This reminds me a lot of Sylvan, North Carolina, where there's a large steps, or there's steps that go at the top of the hill where the courthouse is. You can see down below where the town and the mountain range and everything else. Now this memorial was dedicated in 1900, but it does say 1899 on the back side. I'm really glad the folks here appreciate their history. Of course, there was protesters, there are Mayo Marxists, cancel culture woke, who hate American history, they hate veterans, and they want to remove these things. It says right here, erected by the Daughters of the Confederacy of Lynchburg, Virginia in 1899 to commemorate the heroism of our Confederate soldiers. And of course, once again, the courthouse, now the Lynchburg Museum, dates back to 1855. Police station was right here. When I was talking to those police officers, they said that was moved, so it's no longer here. The old church right here. So I'll do one more pan out here. Love coming through here. It's a beautiful location right here on the edge, foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. It is now 9:24 at night. I waited here in my car for a while for darkness to come. I wanted to take some night photos and videos. I thought it would look beautiful at night, and it is. But in the meantime, I neglected dinner, and so I'm gonna have to go find some place that's open up late. But tomorrow I plan on going to Lee Jackson Park there in Lexington, Virginia. So just once again, beautiful memorial here in Lexington. I'm sorry, I'm going to Lexington tomorrow. Lynchburg, Virginia, to see about 80,000 folks. There's actually about 5 universities here. Most prominent, Liberty University. I encourage you to stop by and see this. This has the distinction, this city has a distinction of being the only major city in Virginia that was not captured and conquered by the Yankees, the Union soldiers. And we can thank Eubor Early for that. There is Eubor Early Fort. And in fact, Eubor Early is actually buried here in one of the nearby cemeteries. So you can go to the gravesite of both Deering. Deering was a Confederate general. In fact, he died at the very, very end of the war. I mean, he's only like 23 years old. He's like one of the youngest generals, or the youngest general. Died, in fact, right, it was like it was April or May of 1865. And then he is a short walking distance for General Eubor Early is buried here in Lynchburg as well. We can thank Eubor Early that this city was not conquered by the Union soldiers. So it was spared. But there's Eubor Early Fort. Definitely want to go see Old City Cemetery where the Confederate cemetery is there. It's over 1,000 soldiers there, buried in that section. The oldest Confederate memorial in all of Virginia is there. All right, nice and peaceful and quiet. Just a little bit unique for that guy to pass by and immediately become very agitated, very confrontational, immediately tell me he's going to call the cops on me. And sure enough, the cops did show up. He did call the cops on me, simply for taking photos and videos with my drone. I think you kind of wonder, makes you scratch your head, what's wrong with some of these folks? So hope you're all doing well. Once again, from Lynchburg, Virginia, right at the top of Monument Terrace. I'll try to check your comments out later on, but I'm gonna get on the road and go get something to eat because it's past 9 o'clock. In fact, let's see, what time is it? 9:27 now on my Dukes of Hazzard watch. So hope you're all doing well. Share some more videos later on. Take care, y'all, from this beautiful scene here in Lynchburg, Virginia.